The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had
Hello
sought
guys,
to usurp
Daedric.
but instead
Daedric Gaming.
they destroyed
Welcome
it.
to the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Today we will be playing Dragon Age Origins.
They were cast out,
See how this
twisted
goes.
and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
The first of the Darkspawn.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again,
let's see.
until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came.
Alright, awesome.
Men and women from every race,
Got it.
warriors and mages,
Got it, people.
barbarians and
Got it.
kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
By the way, shout out to House of Dead 420. Little Grim Reap 420 for the follow. Appreciate it. House of Zigzag Little Grim Reap is from right now.
It has
actually,
been 4
so
centuries
appreciate it,
since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Maker, help us all. Alright, we're gonna be able to start making this character now. Alright. Okay, awesome. Alright, yeah, if you want to say anything at one point, I will be looking over at chat occasionally. May not be perfect response times, but I will be trying. Let's see, we can be a human, elf, or dwarf. The most numerous yet the most divided of all races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and chantry plays a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves. More than anything else, humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. By the way, guys, if you don't know, when I do play games, I do like to read out for pretty much everything. So you guys don't have to, you can just sit there, relax, and listen. Elves. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture. scrounging and impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, and apparently I locked the door. Sorry about that. Anyways, as I was going on, elf. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their cultural wow, scrounging and impoverished, living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dallas tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and their old gods as they roam the ancient forest. Yes. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits: +2 willpower, +2 magic. Dwarf. Originally bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have a high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. Racial benefits: +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +2 constitution, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. As a go, it's beneficial to be human. Alright, warrior. Warriors are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for a warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. Class benefits: +4 strength, +3 dexterity, +3 constitution. Mage. As dangerous as it is potent, magic is a curse for those lacking the will to wield it. Malevolent spirits that wish to enter the world of the living are drawn to mages like beacons, putting the mage and everyone nearby in constant danger. Because of this, mages lead lives of isolation, locked away from the world they threaten. Specializations include Spirit Healer, Shapeshifter, Arcane Warrior, and Blood Mage. Class benefits: +5 magic, +4 willpower, +1 cunning. Rogue. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogues' specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist, and Assassin. Class benefits: +4 dexterity, +2 willpower, +4 cunning. I'm gonna go with Mage. I only get one option. Strange. Magic. Wielding a power is dangerous as it is potent. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind.
Greetings.
all I can. What do we have for presets? Fine. Beginning with bald, shaved, balding still, wavy hair, straight parted hair, short. Happening. No. Alright, first beard it is. What colors? Yeah, we got white. We got blonde. We got light brown. We got auburn. Red. Darker brown. And even darker brown. Darker brown, yeah. Black. We're gonna go with black. We will go with not those, not those, not those, not those. I guess these stubble. Fuck it, all the stubble. Okay, that looks weird. Maybe not all the stubble. We'll do that stubble. Eyebrows don't need stubble. I said it. Eyeshade. Those are going. We're not gonna change that. Color though. What do we got? What do we got? We'll go with that. We'll go with white. I like white. Don't need to brow depth or height. See if we can't find a better nose, because our nose looks a little wonky. Weird nose. That's not awful, I guess. That's a massive schnoz. That's a weird, that little up. Got a who knows. Good. Big old beak. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Not gonna go too far into it. Change that. That's fine.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Greeting. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack. Move aside.
Greetings. Blasted! I've lost the spell! This weapon does nothing! Excuse me. Fare you well. Charmed, I'm sure. Greetings.
Ooh, that's good.
Ah, my spell! My weapon does nothing! You're in my way. Goodbye.
Greetings. I've lost my concentration! Excuse me. Fare you well.
Yeah, we'll go with Mystic. Why not? Ooh, tattoos. I missed tattoos. I don't like that. Okay, so all the way right is I like it. Alright, as a mage, I guess I might as well read them out to you. Not, you guys probably already know, but fuck it. Strength. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High stealth is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. Dexterity. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves a character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this attribute a favorite for rogues. Willpower. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Magic is the measurement of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases those characters' spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are for all classes. Cunning. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills such as herbalism or combat tactics require a quick mind to master. An observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, and I can't figure out how to open this thing. Come here, you dumb idiot. There we go. Constitution. Constitution represents health and resilience. Higher constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. Alright. We will add willpower, magic, cunning, a little bit of that, and willpower. Ooh. Of course. Ooh. And we will take... Oh. I'll take that one instead. And I guess I should take we're just gonna take...
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden
Magi, not
where
Magi.
mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars
Just a reminder,
of the
guys, if you do have anything
watch
to say,
over
I
all
am
mages,
watching
constantly alert for
Yes,
any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is
We
the
got...
found to be sensitive to magic at a young age. You were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice.
Oh, that sucks.
Now, it's nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
The harrowing.
Brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you
Okay.
and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
Well,
This
you know
is
what?
why
I don't
the
think I like
harrowing
that.
exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Only your will.
It will turn you
If I cannot
into an
defeat the
abomination,
demon.
and the Templars will be forced to slay you. This is
Well,
Lyria,
that just won't do.
the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you.
What if I don't?
And remember, the Fade
I'm
is
gonna
a
get
realm of
murderized.
dreams. The
Why my eyes
spirits
closed?
may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone.
I'm ready. That's a weird sound. Look at that pool of liquid pearl. Now I'm getting ready. Oh, I exploded. By default, your radical menu. Oh. I guess I don't get to read that. Okay. Disturbing statue. Beyond the veil, spirits and demons. Well, I guess I'll... Magic and religion, beyond the veil, spirits and demons. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between the one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even for the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities and are therefore not restricted to recognizable forms, or even heaven forms at all, one can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to greet all objects he encounters. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to the benign, or at least less malevolent creatures of the Fade, but in truth, all denizens of the realm beyond the veil of spirits, as the chant of light notes. Everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world, a poor imitation, for the spirits do not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that much of the Fade appears like a manuscript translated from Deventer into Orlesian, and back again by drunken initiates. Spirits are not complex, or rather they are not complex as we understand such things. Each one seizes upon a single facet of human experience: rage, rage, hunger, compassion, hope, etc. This one idea becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identify themselves with darker human emotions and ideas. The most common and weakest form of demon one encounters in the Fade is the rage demon. They are much like perpetually boiling kettles, for they exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above these are the hunger demons, who do little but eat or attempt to eat everything they encounter, including other demons. This is rarely successful. Then there are the sloth demons. Those are the first intelligent creatures one typically finds in the Fade. They are dangerous only on those rare occasions that they can be induced to get up and do harm. Desire demons are more clever and far more powerful, using all forms of bribery to induce mortals into their realms. Wealth, love, vengeance, whatever lies closest to your heart. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the pride demons, perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men. Hello, big statue. You could be alive and I don't know. I don't like that. Okay. Ooh, a boss. How do one break into? Base. And I took something from it, but I don't know what, because I was impatient. Oh. Ow. No. Stop it. Stop it. Codex. Creatures. Wisp. A great deal is made of the most powerful demons, those that create abominations, and those that have changed the history of that is. It is often forgotten that not all demons are such awe-inspiring beings. Some that break through the cracks in the veil into our world are known as wisps, a sliver of a thought that once was. A wisp is a demon that has lost its power. Either it has existed in our... I lost it. Hang on. Either it has existed in our world for too long without finding a true host, or it has been destroyed. Often, so we've found, by other demons. What remains of its mind clings tightly to the one concept that it created it, a hatred of all living things. Though its ability to target a living creature is limited, these wisps often mindlessly attack when encountered in the Fade. In the living world, they often have been known to maliciously lure the living into dangerous areas. Being mistaken for lanterns or other civilized light sources, this does, however, seem to be the very limit of their cunning. Well, I don't like them. Now do it. Burn. Oh, damn, that has some range. Yep.
Yes. It will.
Ow. Ow. Can't dodge. Unless there's a dodge button I don't know about.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars.
It's a rat,
Not to
no
you,
shit.
me, anyone.
You're a talking rat.
You think you're really here, in that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you?
So you think you're a rat?
Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse. Like I said, in this
Change
place,
shape?
you are what you perceive yourself to be. I think I used to be like you. Before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
How long do I have exactly?
I don't remember. I ran away and I hid. I don't know how long. Don't waste
sorry
time
for
with
what
that
happened.
talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade. You would be a fool
Anything
to
to die,
just
doubt
attack
it.
everything you
Doubt
see.
it isn't as
What
simple
you
as that.
face is powerful, cunning. There are others
Yeah?
here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out.
Okay, Mouse.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade. I missed
How
my
have you
chance.
survived here so long?
So I became small, unnoticeable. I hide from the bigger things, learn from the smaller things. There are places you can hide where the shadows go on forever. You stay there long enough, and the shadows begin to creep inside of you. I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe.
The
That is what
Templars
happens
simply
to
killed
the
you?
physical bodies of apprentices who fail. They'd kill every mage if they could. All the Templars see in magic is danger. And they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, they'll label you a blood mage and kill you on sight. True mages like you know that the power you hold is a gateway to greater things. A potential they can never hope to contain.
Getting a little crazy there, Mouse.
I'm sorry. There are people who don't go to the Circle of Magi, you know. Who don't obey the Templars. They are hunted, but at least they're free. You don't want to lose yourself.
Yeah, you are right
here.
about that.
Being nothing would be easier than this.
Do you
I
want to die?
think you should finish your harrowing. It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade.
What do you
It's
know
the realm
about
of
the Fade?
dreams. You know that, don't you? Everyone comes here
Yeah,
to
they told me.
dream. But it's fleeting, and they remember little. But mages can enter awake, and that draws attention. There are many spirits in the Fade. These demons feed on
Sorry
the
about
dark
this,
parts
guys.
of the
It's
mind.
just information
The
that I'm
Templars
interested
in the
about.
tower would give them a meal for certain. Maybe.
Is it possible to change
If you're
like you
able
do?
to forget that you're you, that takes a long time. You can't think like a spirit. They shape the Fade according to their will. Solid things, real things are just more complicated ideas. I think you'd better focus on something simpler. Defeat your spirit or demon, or be killed.
I think you are the spirit or demon.
Directions are tough here. If you look around, I'll tell you if we're getting close. How about that? Normally there
How
are
do I get out of
doorways
here?
out, portals, but I think the mages have sealed them. I don't know how long that lasts. Until you complete your harrowing, I imagine. I'm ready if you are.
Whatever. I think he is the demon I need to fight and kill. That's just a guess, though. Don't squeak at me, mouse. Fucking squeak at me like that. Turns out I'm going the wrong way. Ah, shit, I was. Damn it, that was just supposed to be a
It's
joke.
dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that
Yeah, I
hiding helps
know.
much in the Fade.
I accidentally clicked on you, mouse. I guess.
Because they're
make us
sadistic
fight a
bastards,
demon?
that's why. And I'm not talking about demons. Everyone must face the harrowing because there's a small chance a mage might become possessed and become an abomination. Thrown to the mercy of a demon when you're at your weakest. For the safety of all. They
I just
aren't.
can't be the only one
Power
with this
attracts
possession.
attention. Maybe it's entering the Fade awake. Not a gentle process. I don't really know. Magic is evil, and therefore, so are you. They'll never change. The Circle is a prison. You have choices between joining and suffering various deaths of body or spirit. Remember that. There are
Tell me more about the creature I must
many
face.
creatures in the Fade. Some all fire and some less so.
Like you?
You fight it.
How does one
I
resist
think.
beginning?
You kill it. Think of it this way. Everything here is a matter of will, right? I'm not really a mouse. Just like you're not really standing there in that body. You fight the creature. You're resisting it. If it wins, it defeats you and possesses you.
Combat is a battle of wills. The will
I
itself is
guess the
combat.
reverse is also potentially true. That's a very complicated thing to consider. I'd stick with killing it. I
Have you seen anyone defeat a demon
remember.
before?
It's been a long time since I saw anyone else. I think there were others like you before, but when? I don't think everyone who takes the harrowing comes here, to this place in the Fade. Or maybe they do, and I've forgotten. We already
Where do I
passed the
find
place
the
where I
demon?
saw it last. It will probably come back there later, if it doesn't find you first. I'm ready.
Keep moving.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like
Yeah,
this.
I know, but I have more
Not that
questions for
hiding
you because I'm
helps much in the
suspicious.
Fade. There
Tell
are
me more about the
many
yeah, oh
creatures
shit.
in the Fade. Some
I
all
can't see.
fire
Okay.
and rage.
I see
Some
how
less
they
If you are.
swayed you. Yeah, I ain't asking him any more questions. Fuck that shit. He's the demon, he's the demon. I'm already fairly confident that he is the demon. I guess if he is, he is. If he isn't, he isn't. floats your boat. Ain't that right, Niall?
The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests.
Lyrium. Lyrium. More than half the wealth of Ozamar comes from a single extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the waters of the Fade, mentioned in the Canticle of Threnodies, the very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining caste families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear, for in its lyrium sings. That's interesting. And the discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock, even though even for door elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium. Doing so is invariably fatal, so I'm gonna die. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most valuable mineral currently known, and the Imperium, it has been known to command a higher price than diamond. The dwarves sell very little of the processed mineral to the surface, giving the greater portion used in the forging of all truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What processed lyrium is sold on the surface goes only to the Chantry, who strictly control the supply. Dispensed both to the Templars, who make use of it in tracking and fighting Malficurium, and into the Circle. In the hands of the Circle, lyrium reaches its full potential. Their Fermari, or it's either Fermari or Fermari, crash into an array of useful items, from the practical, such as magically hardened stone for construction, to the legendary silver armor of King Collinhad. When mixed into liquid and ingested, lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware, so that's what they did to me. Unlike all others who reach it only while dreaming, such potions can also be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells, for a short time, granting a mage far greater power than he normally wields. Lyrium has its cost, however. Prolonged use becomes addictive, the craving unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disoriented, incapable of distinguishing memory from present, or dream from waking. Jesus. They frequently become paranoid as their worst memories and nightmares haunting. Mages have additionally been known to suffer physical mutation. The Magister Lord, Vinter Imperium, the Magister Lords of the Tevinter Imperium were widely reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use that they could not be recognized by their own kin, nor even as creatures that had once been human. That's some fucked up shit. Shit, that scared the hell out of me. Ow.
Ah! We have done well!
Yes, we did. Salute.
Very well.
There we go. Traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City as one of the few constants to the ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible. Always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade. Left empty when men turned away from him, dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. Until a group of powerful Magister Lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least. Nice. Oh, my mouse just get the fuck out of me. Okay. Potions. Herbalism. Healing poultice. Okay. I see how this shit works. I don't like that. It hurts. You there.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its
Spirit of Valor.
Thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon. You're not the first sent here for such testing, nor shall you be the last, I suspect. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. My weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat. Is that what your test is called? I know little of your mortal ways. I do know that a demon has been called, and told that a meal awaits. It will not, until one of you is dead. They are brought into being by my will. I understand that blades be steel, the stage is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire? Stop the duel and give you the staff. If I find you unworthy, I will slay you. Simple enough to remember, mortal?
Yeah.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence.
Ooh, you have quite the range on you, big boy.
strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours.
Valor's staff. I don't know why, but that just sounds kind of badass. Okay. I have the staff of everyone. I don't know if there is. Wolf. It is rather unfair, the reputation that the wolf possesses in Ferelden. For a people that so clearly adore their hounds, Ferelden simultaneously harbor a distrust of wolves that borders on the unreasonable. That borders on the unreasonable. Unreasonable, that is, if one were not familiar with the ancient legends regarding werewolves. There was a time in Ferelden's past when demons inhabited the bodies of wolves in great numbers, causing the wars against werewolves and spreading great fear and panic. Werewolves are slain, but even today the noble wolf is still looked upon with distrust. An attack by wolves upon civilized folk happens rarely, often only in times of desperation, and even then only when the wolves have the advantage of numbers. This can change during the Blight, when darkspawn rise onto the surface. Their presence dramatically alters the savage nature of normal beasts. In Blight's past, as the corruption of the darkspawn spread through the wilder areas of Thedas, it would infect the animals found there, and the more powerful of them would survive and be transformed into a more vicious and dangerous beast. The Blight wolf is one such example, mad with the pain of its infection, and only through the overriding command of the darkspawn does it still retain some semblance of its pack instincts. Blight wolves are always found in large groups and will tend to overwhelm a single target if they can, using their numbers to their advantage. It is fortunate that these creatures rarely survive their corruption for very long.
As you say.
Oh, hi.
It will be.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade. I'm ready if you are.
Thought there might be
Be
something
cautious.
he might have to
There
add,
is
but
another
I guess
spirit
not.
here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
The wolf. Oh, Sloth Damien. Saving content.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small
Oh,
one,
that's weird. That's
is he
cool.
to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you
He's a bear.
eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
It's a demon.
What kind of spirit are
Maybe
you?
even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already. I am a spirit.
Why are
of
you called Sloth? What are you?
sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
You are
Mortals like myself.
a mortal with power and will. The sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I'm disinclined to begin such a struggle. Indeed.
Lucky me.
Now, what do you want with me? You
I need help
have
defeating
a
the
very
demon.
nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide? I have faced more in this place than you in. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then
Last one
I
to
have
learn,
a
yeah.
challenge
Teach
for
him.
your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours. Truly?
I accept the challenge, Sloth.
This gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
You have seas with no waters, coasts with no sands, towns with no people, mountains without land. What am I? Here a map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit,
You have
you'll
wit,
use me
you
well.
will mean well.
What am I?
What am I? I'm rarely touched, often held. If you have wit, you use me well.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve. But alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
A dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade. But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling. I've taught the mouse to not persist in bothering me. I'm tired.
Okay, you know what, fair point.
And there is a spirit of rage.
Dangerous wildlife.
Hello.
Now you see true power. Very well.
So far, this is pretty enjoyable. Good to see that there's still a viewer here. I hope you are enjoying what you see.
I've never felt this way before. It's strange. Out of here?
Is there no way I can
Out
help
of
you
the
out of here?
Fade? I don't know. I don't have a body waiting for me. It's not something I try to think about. Stay here too long and it's like being adrift. Pieces of you float away until you're not even a memory. I have no example to compare myself against. Only people like you, taking the harrowing. Mages, real ones that come here. They ignore me. They think I'm a spirit pretending to be me. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's just get you out of here.
No, I mean... Mouse? We are talking about this, Mr.
I've
Mouse.
never felt this way before. It's strange. There are many
Tell me more
creatures
about
in the
the creatures in
Fade.
the Fade.
Some all fire and rage. Some less so. I'm ready if you are.
Moving.
I've never felt this way before. It's strange. It's the realm
What
of
do you
dreams.
know about the
You know
Fade?
that, don't
Yeah, I
you?
know.
Everyone comes here to dream, but it's fleeting, and they remember little. But mages can enter awake. There are many spirits in the Fade.
Ah, X is the
These
skip.
demons feed on the... I'm ready if you are.
Damn. Alright.
I've
Mouse.
never felt this way before. It's strange.
Okay, one last thing.
Oh, it's
There's
no
need to
trouble.
follow me.
I've helped a few other people. I can help you. It's difficult to just hide when another apprentice is in the Fade. I'm ready if you are.
Unfortunate. Alright, well. Time to myrtleize it. Ooh.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul. Amusing.
You really want to fight us both?
Have you not told it of all arrangement, Mouse?
We don't have an arrangement. Not anymore.
And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
Not quite what I thought.
I'm not a mouse now. And soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Yeah.
I'm sick of hiding.
forced my hand.
You did it! You actually did it! When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy. That is because you are a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never had a chance. The Templars set them up, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know. You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in. Back! Help me back! They killed me, right? Just like all who fail in here. They'll kill you too. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil, the Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear.
Like you?
What?
Were you ever really an apprentice?
Of course. I mean, I think I was. Isn't that enough? It should be enough. For you?
Maybe they are right about you. Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions.
I fucking knew it.
Careless trust. Pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Can I load back? No, I want to load back.
You're all right. Say something, please. You're in the dormitory. Take a deep breath. You're safe. Oh, I'm glad you're... I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? So much for friendship, and now you get to move to the nice mage's court. Oh, I've been here longer than you have. No, you do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving. He said you'd better...
Where is he?
Did you hear anything? Is he alright?
No. How do I load?
Right? Is he alright?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, amused.
We don't have...
Oh.
I'm not a mountain.
We shall...
Okay, now we're just gonna have to kill the fucker.
True power. It will be done. Yes.
When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to. That is because the others... I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know. You defeat... And maybe there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. What? What are you...
Simple killing is...
Really?
Are you alright? Say something. You're in the dormitory.
Where am I?
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
You're safe.
Apparently I can't.
As you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
You don't need to know, buddy. We're friends, but don't ask this. You know I can't
So much
tell
for
you.
friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
Any day now, probably.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. The tranquil
everyone
never
go
go
through
through
a
a
harrowing?
harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens. You've seen the
What's the rite of
tranquil around the
tranquility?
tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
I'll watch for the next time I
He's
talk
been
to
made
Owen.
tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions. The Fade is
No
the dream
emotions?
realm.
How's that possible?
Maybe it's a side effect of being cut off from the Fade. No dreams, no emotions. Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up. He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you'd never know with Irving. You better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Did you hear anything? Is he all right? Is he awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm seeing how this works. I'm gonna throw some in dexterity, willpower, and magic. Flaming weapons. Lightning. I always like lightning. Lightning's pretty badass. Let's see. Okay. This party member will not attack when enemies are visible and will engage enemies only on players command. However, if attacked me like I'm out, the player will fight back. When they try to chase enemies if they move away. This party member will flee the location of a harmful area of effect attack. If none of this party member's custom tactics are applicable, the character will begin a default attack routine. That is good to know. We will keep this enable. We'll keep him as a damager for now, because that works. Seem to have exceptionally good willpower. Don't have any natural resistances. My health is alright. My mana is fatigue is kind of already up. That is unfortunate.
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so talented.
Someone sounds jealous.
Oh, that's
Congratulations
cool.
on your test.
Thank you. Lyrium dust.
He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
I mean, you people are talking to me, well, talking about me, but I can't talk.
My mentor says I have great potential.
Sure you do, buddy.
Hello there.
Hello.
I'm terrible at spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
Well, I'm sure you'll do good.
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing.
You don't want that.
Hello there.
Goodbye.
This tower is too cold.
Put on some more
My
robes.
mentor says I have great potential.
Sure you do, buddy. Keep it up. I don't know why lyrium dust is in a wardrobe, but... Oh. What is this thing? Never mind, it won't tell me anymore. Huh. Can I open the door? Door open. Door opened.
Did you hear?
Did you hear about the apprentice who disappeared last week?
No.
Did you hear about the apprentice who disappeared last week?
I did not.
Did you hear about the apprentice who disappeared last week?
I didn't.
How does it feel to be done with the harrowing?
How
does it feel to be done with the harrowing?
You can bend others to your will and force demons into your service.
Huh. Talk about blood magic. It's a vanity. That's what they're called. Vanities, guys. It's a fucking vanity. I don't know why lyrium dust is in a fucking vanity. That seems like it'd be a bad idea considering it's like toxic to humans. Just my personal opinion though. Just kind of figured we'd look at that and go, maybe we don't put that on us. Buckle of Winds. What does a Buckle of Winds do? Ooh, gives me 3 fucking defense. That's what it'd do. This buckle, attached to a simple leather belt, is cool to the touch and delicately engraved. Cool. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm just exploring. Blank of Valium? Inspect. The fine treated lambskin suitable for exacting illustration in script. Huh.
You must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries? But...
Oh, he just went and did that.
You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
God.
This is hard.
It's really not.
Can you tell where I burned off my hair? Is it very obvious? This is hard.
I hope you've spoken to the first enchanter. He seems eager to see you. Good day to you.
I have not, actually.
Was the harrowing scary? It must have been. Why else would they call it that? We're all really happy for you.
Thank you.
Don't you ever get homesick?
I don't know. I don't remember what home
Don't
is
you
because
ever
I've
get
never seen home.
homesick?
At least to me. I'm sure my character probably does. If my character had emotion.
Magic must serve man and not rule.
The Fade. Magic and religion. The Fade. The Fade. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind. For as long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisted paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart. Always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade in an ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. Spirits who dwell there, however, can. As the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build their realms with no other ambitions than to taste life.
Very good. And what do you think that means?
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
Only boys can do.
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Being in the tower is much better than being on the farm. Does your mentor give you lots of homework too? Does your mentor give you lots of homework too?
The Templars scare me. They always look so mean.
Yeah, because they're planning on murdering
I can't wait
you.
to learn the fire spells. It looks like fun. I can't wait to learn the fire spells. It looks
Boys
like
are
fun.
better at magic than girls.
Have
you ever seen an
abomination?
abomination?
An abomination?
Boys are better at magic than girls.
Whatever the fuck you said.
I heard your harrowing went well. That's wonderful to hear. I remember when you were this age. Adorable. I heard your harrowing went well. That's wonderful to hear.
Concentrate. Hook the machine. All my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated.
How does it
I am
feel
not
to be
your
done
enemy.
with the harrowing?
Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness
It's nice
that
to
can
see
be
you
exploited.
still alive. How does it feel to be done with that?
Wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want?
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing.
No.
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing.
Resist whatever I throw at you.
You don't want to speak with me. You don't want to speak with me.
It's nice to see you still alive.
I heard Irving wants to see you.
I heard
Did you hear the rumor about someone being a blood mage?
Oh, I did it. That's interesting.
I can't wait for my harrowing.
You should.
I heard Irving wants to see
I heard Irving. The fucking cunt. Mana and the use of magic. Mana is that which defines a mage. It is potential that dwells within a person, but does not always manifest itself. All men are connected to the Fade. We all go there to dream, but only those with this potential may draw upon its power. Mana is then a measurement of one's ability to draw power from the Fade, and it is this power that is extended in magic. As in all other things, it has limits, just as a man has the strength to lift only so much weight and no more. A mage cannot work more magic at one time than his mana allows. If he wishes to work magic that would be beyond his strength, a mage must bolster his mana with lyrium. Without lyrium, it is possible for the reckless to expend their own life force in the working of magic. And occasionally, ambitious apprentices injure or even kill themselves by overexertion. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this stream. I do appreciate whoever decided to stick around and watch. This is the YouTube aspect. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found yourself enjoying the video, please drop a like. I appreciate anything you guys do. Like, dislike, comment. If you guys sub, whatever. Any interaction would be amazing. I appreciate it. Alright guys.